Hello, it's Echo, just in case you're new here. So these were 2 seeds that I had cracking in the window. I have sage, and then I also have a couple more Market More cucumbers. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 8 have started growing roots, which means that they need to go in the ground soon. So I figured I might as well bring them out today and stick them in the metal garden bed. The sage has had an incredibly poor germination rate. Only 1 actually started growing a root, but I figure I should probably at least try and take care of that one. So I've got to put this somewhere. I might stick it in a plant pot because the other sage that I tried to grow just died because it was in the front yard, so I wasn't watering it as much as it needed to be. So first things first, let's go throw these cucumbers in the ground, and then I'm probably gonna put these in a pot, and then I need to water everything in. Also, I've got some tomato stuff. So the okra that I have over here, so that okra has aphids on it. And I think I washed off most of them. I just took a jet and just kind of like sprayed them away. My neighbor was taking a bunch of clippings from her tomatoes and she put them in water. She said that you can use it as a spray and hopefully that will get rid of the aphids. I can't imagine it would cause like any problems. So I'm also gonna do that, but I need to water everything first so I don't just wash it off immediately. And hopefully that will protect not only the okra, but all the other plants that are susceptible to aphids. First, let's do the cucumbers. Also, I remembered what I threw in this bed. So I had 3 packs of seeds that I just kind of tossed willy-nilly into the soil because I wanted to direct sow them, so I just put a bunch. This one, I put that lemon drop basil. The bed over there has Swiss chard, and then it is parsley in that one that's like over by the Thai peppers, which means that the other bed that has the bean poles is the one that has parsley in it. So I'm gonna throw these in here really quick. If you look really closely, you can see a lot of the basil popped up. Look at all of that. That's all lemon drop basil. So hopefully with frequent watering, this will actually be a cucumber and basil bed. Also, that is one of the seeds that didn't germinate in the pack of the table dainty, which means that only 2 of those seeds that I thought were water damaged died. But I want to show you the mess that I have going on in this bed. So I thought only these 6 came up. Turns out it's 10. I have 10 table dainties that all came up. I thought that I was gonna get like 2, and now I don't know if I want to pull some of these up. In these 3, I have cabbages, and this is actually another Okinawa pink okra. So I tried sprouting some of the very last seeds that I have, and my hope is that if I can get this to fully grow, then I'll have 2 healthy pink Okinawa plants, and I can cross the genetics. Is that a mushroom? There's a snake living under there, so I don't want to get too close, but I'm pretty sure that's a mushroom. But yeah, other than that, this bed is full of Swiss chard, and a bunch of it is coming up. So hopefully I will also have a bunch of Swiss chard if I can get them to fully grow. I would really like it if they grew to fruition. Another really cool thing I want to show you, because it's been a while since we've been out here, but look at how big that bell pepper is getting. And there are also 2 more, potentially 3, that are already growing. This one has 2 or 3 going. This one has some little ones. We'll see if those buds don't drop off. I think this one is more successful than this one because this one has a tray to hold the water, so it has more access to water. So I think I'm gonna go get a couple of the trays to put under these, because I tried some with and some without, and it looks like the ones that have it are doing a little bit better. I've also got a little paintbrush out here because I was having issues with the other pepper and pollinating, so this paintbrush is reserved for like pollinating the flowers by hand. So whenever I see that some new buds have come up, I'll just come over and take this paintbrush and kind of poke them just a little bit in hopes that I will be able to help these flowers pollinate better than the other pepper plant, because I really love bell peppers and I want to get a lot of them out of these plants. I think, oh my gosh, oh look, the bushel gourd has thrown off a flower. Look at that, look at you trying your best. I'm very proud of you. Hopefully this means that I'll maybe be able to get something off of this bushel gourd. I really just want more seeds. That's my main goal right now. think it's time to water everything. I'm gonna repot this sage indoors. There are so many love bugs. I think that's what they're called. I'll have to ask Joe. He'll know. I'm pretty sure squash are supposed to be like 6 inches apart at least, and these squash are like 3 inches apart. Right now the dollar store has these like plastic trays, and they're like 3 for $1.25, but they're very useful. That pea plant has been throwing off so many pods. Look at that. It's like a little garden snack. Okay, I got one more bed that I need to water, and it's that one. So I know that watering with a hose is not the most efficient way to water a garden, but I feel like I do this because it's therapeutic. It gets me outside. It's a reason for me to actually be in the garden. So I'm okay if this is inefficient and it requires like I baby the garden a little bit more, because it means I have a reason to be here. I think I'm gonna do that tomato aphid spray tomorrow, because it's getting very dark. And I still want to sand the chair seat. I want to show you the progress I've made. So, come on. Ta-da! So, first of all, I've got the board nailed in, they're all glued together, and then I cut the edges so it actually fits between the arms. This is kind of low. So even though it's not connected to the chair, it works as a chair right now. However, I want to sand it, stain it, seal it, and then screw it into the chair. And then it will be officially done, and I'll be happy enough with it to have it outside. This is all reclaimed wood, so it's not like it would be the worst thing if I took it out right now, but I want it to last as long as the backyard garden does. But yeah, it's a chair. Look at that. I made that. I'm very happy about that. But now I gotta sand it with the electric sander. My hair is a mess, so I'm wearing a hat. So, this is the jar of tomato leaf water that my friend brought me. I left it for way too long. I really should have done this like days ago, so I'm doing it now. The only like spray bottle that I have right now that isn't like tiny is this one, so this is what I'm gonna use. I'm kind of afraid that when I open this up it's gonna smell, but that's my own fault, so here we go. Yeah, it smells a little. Oh, never mind, it smells a lot. Ugh. Ugh. No, I think it's too bad. Honestly, it smells too bad. I don't think I'm gonna be able to use it. I think I'm just gonna have to make a new one out of different tomato leaves, which really sucks. But this is what I get for waiting too long. Yeah, it smells too bad. I can't put that in this jar. So I'm just gonna pour it out. I'm gonna let that dry out and I'll spray it. What a shame, but that's my fault. I should have at least stuck it in the fridge. I don't know why I didn't. I wasn't thinking. Now I just really need to wash my hands. So that really sucks, but it is my own fault. So the only other really productive thing I can do today is to stain this seat. I finally sanded it. I don't know how well you can see it, but the edges are actually rounded now, so it's a lot smoother. It feels a lot more comfortable. So I'm just gonna stain it, and then I've gotta let it sit for 24 hours. Oh, I'm starting to smell that from the inside. I'm probably gonna have to spray it down with the hose. First things first, I'm gonna stain this. look at that. Oh, it looks so much better. It looks like a really nice chair. Now I just gotta let it dry for 24 hours. Just really soak in there. Oh, this is gonna be such a beautiful chair. I'm gonna go spray it on the garden before it gets too dark. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I'm also gonna spray that stinky, nasty thing that I poured out. It's my fault. It was my bad. I should have done it sooner. Now I'm just gonna have to do it again so that I can properly deal with the aphids. Maybe I will go over to her house and I can show you her amazing tomatoes and she'll let me take a few clippings. Okay, I hope the rest of your day is good. I will see you later. Oh, it looks so good.